Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a foundation review for you guys. If you guys have been keeping up with my Instagram and watching my stories and stuff like that, then you might know that I did get invited to the new Sunday Riley Foundation's launch party. It was right here in New York City. They rented the cutest space in Soho. Before I get started, I just want to thank Sunday Riley and Influencer for reaching out to me and inviting me to an event like this. I never thought that this early on in my YouTube journey that a brand would be reaching out to me and wanting me at their party for their new product. So it was just really surreal. It was a really awesome night and I had a lot of fun. Definitely make sure you guys head over to my Instagram, and in my life highlights, I have some Instagram stories from the event as well. It was just a really awesome night. I feel so grateful and blessed. Again, it was so surreal. There was drinks, food. We did get the foundation for free, which I'm going to talk about to you guys in a second, but I really wanted to share the experience with you guys and be able to kind of bring you guys along with me. So I did take some clips at the party. It's not many, but I did take the clip of the girl color matching my foundation and just what the inside of the event looked like and little pictures and stuff like that. So I'm going to insert that part of the vlog now. If you guys aren't interested, I will have a timestamp of when the actual foundation review starts, but let's roll the little vlog clip right now.
Your nails look really pretty.
That's more like here one time.
Jackie's so pretty. Look at her. We made some new friends in line. Say hey.
Okay, give me 1 second. Do you like to be your actual shade? A little darker, a little lighter? Actual shade. Yeah. That's about right. Sorry. 130. 130. You're 130. You want to hold that up? 130?
130.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. What is your name?
My name is Vita.
Vita. Okay. Thanks, Vita.
Here you go, love. Thank you. You got your sticker, right?
Yes,
okay,
I got it. Thank you so much. I feel like we're going through a car wash. Oh my god. You have to wait. We have to take a picture back here.
Okay, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing that little clip of the vlog, but now we're gonna get on into the review of the foundation. If I look a little bit crazy, that was because I did get ready today because I had to take some pictures for my Instagram and I just removed all of my foundation. Something is breaking me out. I tried a new primer, the new Maybelline Master Prime, the blue hydrate one. I think that is breaking me out a little bit, but we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna try to cover it up with this foundation. So I did try this foundation once before. I'm a little bit unsure about it. I definitely think it's something that I'm gonna have to keep trying out, but I wanna show you guys how it applies, one side with a brush, one side with a sponge, and then kind of wear it throughout the day and tell you guys more in-depth thoughts. So let's just get started. So you guys know when I use a new foundation, I always wanna make sure that I'm using stuff underneath, like the primers and everything that I know works the best, just so I really give the foundation a fair shot. So the primer combo that I'm going to be using, you guys already know, is my favorite. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer topped with the Smashbox Photo Finish. There's not a lot left in this, so I've been like scraping it and going like that, but I'm going to buy a new one of this. But it's seriously just my favorite primer, and you got to do what you got to do. Off of first impression, just telling you guys, the first time that I wore this, I do feel like this is a little bit of a drying foundation, at least on my skin tone. Not skin tone, my skin type. My skin has been acting up a little bit lately. I have a lot of texture, I have a lot of dry patches, but yet I have some acne, so it's definitely a little bit weird, but I still want to try to give it as fair of a shot as possible. So we're going to be trying it again today. Also, I'm sorry if you guys hear the trucks backing up and stuff. You know how the city is. I feel like I say that all the time on my channel. So I'm just going to go ahead and work this primer into my skin. Let me know if you guys have ever tried anything else from Sunday Riley. This is the first thing that I've tried. I've heard amazing things about their Good Genes from a lot of people. Jessica Braun, Young, Wild, and Polished. A lot of people talk about the Good Genes serum, so I'm definitely interested in that, but I'm not sure if it's more of like an anti-aging thing. I don't really tend to use anti-aging products yet because I'm only 19, but definitely let me know what you guys think. So now I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Smashbox Photo Finish and focus that on the center of my face. So getting started, before we apply the foundation, I just want to make the quick little disclaimer, as annoying as it is, that even though that this was gifted to me, I'm going to be giving you guys my 100% honest opinion. I'm going to be showing you the real application and everything like that. If I receive anything in PR or for free, it will never ever sway how I feel about the product, and I will always be honest with you guys. So again, thank you so much Sunday Riley for gifting this to me at the event. So now we're going to get into some of the specs and the cost and claims about this foundation. So I have some information pulled up on my phone right here. So of course, this is a Sunday Riley, the Influencer Foundation, clean long wear foundation, and its claims are that it's natural looking, long wearing, lightweight feel, satin matte finish, and medium to full coverage. And you are getting 1.08 fluid ounces, which is pretty typical for a foundation. The foundation does retail for $42, which I think it's pretty cohesive with Sunday Riley prices. I do think that's a little bit steep. You guys know I'm a drugstore foundation lover, so of course I do think that that could get a little bit steep. Sunday Riley is a little bit more of a prestige brand, and their skincare is expensive, so I feel like it just kind of goes with the flow of the brand. They do have 20 shades in the foundation, which I think is decent. I definitely think that because all of these brands are coming out with so many more shades, they could expand on it. Okay, so just really quickly before I move on, I just wanted to explain what I wrote on the screen because I wasn't sure if you guys would understand. This is just the amount of shades in each category. So there's 2 very fair shades, 3 light to medium shades, 1 tan to deep, but there are 20 shades in total. I just wanted to show you guys how many were in each range of skin tone. So I'll just go ahead and insert a little screenshot from the Sephora site right here so you guys can kind of see what they're going with the range of shades and the price and everything like that. So the shade that I wear in this foundation is 130, and it is fair with golden undertones. The girls seem to match me pretty quickly. I do think that this matches me really well. So of course, this is the packaging. The packaging reminds me a lot of the IT Cosmetics line. It has the tube and then the pump. So this is what that looks like. It's a really gorgeous packaging. It has like the frosted matte almost, and then the pump, which is always amazing. I love pumps on any product. It's cruelty-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, talc-free, synthetic fragrance-free, and cyclopentasiloxane free. I have no idea what that means, but okay. I'm gonna get into application and stop talking so you guys can see how this works. Starting off, I'm gonna be doing this side of my face with the brush. I'm gonna be using my favorite Morphe E6 that fell apart and I had to tape back together. It is just a little bit stained with foundation, but it is clean. There's no other product on there. Here's what the consistency looks like on the back of my hand. It is pretty liquidy. As you guys can see, it's running down, and that is the shade. Like I said, it's 130. So as far as the color goes, actually seeing it freshly applied, I definitely think it matches me pretty well. But that is like my cheek tone, and as you guys can see, a lot is still peeking through. I definitely would say that's a really light coverage. Like, it evened everything out, but I still have a lot peeking through. Also, I just feel like my skin looks a little bit dull. I don't know. I really want to like this foundation, you guys. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of a second layer now. I do think that was buildable. Can you guys see? Gave me a little bit more coverage. So now for the other half of my face, I'm going to go ahead again. I have about 1 pump of my hand, and I'm going to be applying that with my L'Oreal blending sponge, which is so good. So I like to just dot the foundation on my face first. I feel like when you dunk on your hand, it kind of sucks up all the foundation. Instead of placing it down first is just the best method. It literally just looks like my skin. Like you could see everything underneath. I don't know, you guys. Oh, I want to like this so bad. I feel like the foundation isn't grabbing on my nose too well. My nose still looks a little bit red, and I have some red spots peeking through on my cheek. I still have a lot of spots peeking through with 2 layers, and I really just like more of a full coverage in this. I don't think it's terrible, but I just have some problem areas that I wish that this kind of tackled a little bit better. All right, I'm just gonna try adding like 1 dot on like where I really think I need it. I honestly feel like the sponge is just working with this formula a little bit better. The brush just makes it look a little bit too dry. Okay, so here's the foundation all done and applied. As you guys saw, I did have to use a lot of foundation to get my skin to look like this, and honestly, I feel like I just want more coverage, especially claiming to be medium to full coverage. I could pretty much see everything peeking through. Granted, my skin looks nice and even. It matches my neck. I just wanted more from a foundation that claimed to be medium to full coverage and buildable. I mean, I feel like I put so much foundation on and it looks like I have 1 layer on my skin. Like I said, if you guys just like an everyday like light to medium coverage foundation, which is fine, I do like that sometimes as well, then I definitely think that this is going to work for you. I definitely see myself reaching for this foundation more of like a no makeup day, or if I just want a really quick light coverage, or if I'm doing like a little bit of shadow. But you guys know I like my full coverage, my medium to full coverage, and this just really isn't doing that for me. And also, I did not test the longevity of this foundation, so I'm hoping to do a wear test in this video. If I do not get to do the wear test today, definitely make sure you guys check the description box for more of an update. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but I think I will have a few more days to test out this foundation before you guys are actually seeing this video, so I will make sure to update you guys. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, tell you guys how everything applied, wrap up my final thoughts, and wrap up this video. So I will be right back with a full face on. I think it looks a little bit dry on the skin. This is definitely one of those foundations that I feel like I need Fix Plus. So I feel like you guys already know how I feel about this foundation, but just to give you a quick recap, I definitely don't think it's the worst foundation I've ever tried. There's definitely not anything about this foundation that wows me. I think it looks nice. I think it's a very average foundation. I do feel a little dry, so I went ahead and sprayed some Fix Plus like you guys saw, but that's not a huge issue for me just because I always tend to spray Fix Plus when I'm done with my foundation, so I feel like that kind of just set everything and made it look a lot smoother. But it does just feel a little bit dry on my skin as well, and I'm not one who tends to get super dry, and I feel like this is just clinging a little bit like in between my eyebrows. So really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys the foundation in natural light. Just ignore the mess in the background, but this is what the foundation looks like without the ring light, because sometimes I know the ring light can kind of tend to smooth things out. So this is just in front of a giant window what the foundation is looking like, just so you guys can get another look in different lighting. If you guys like more of a light everyday, like light to medium coverage, I would definitely recommend that you pick this up and try it for yourself or get a sample. If you like that medium to full coverage, like glam, like you can't see any part of your skin peeking through, I don't think that this foundation is for you. Sorry, hair keeps sticking in my lip gloss. I definitely don't think this foundation is going to be for you if you like a full glam, because you guys saw how much foundation I had to use just to get it to look like this, and I definitely still don't think it's full coverage. Once again, I just want to thank Sunday Riley for gifting me this foundation and inviting me to their launch party. I really wanted to love this foundation a lot more than I do, but of course, you guys know, like I said, I always want to keep it real with you guys. So that is all that I have for you guys for this review on the Sunday Riley Influencer Foundation. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you guys want to see more reviews from me, definitely let me know and give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys like these types of videos as well. Also, make sure you guys subscribe before you leave, because I'd love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.